Welcome back to FPL Take the Hit. You're here with Mick and Joff. Today we're doing Quickfire, our Game Week 3 review. 60 seconds, 10 hot topics. We're going to bang straight through it. A little alarm to break it all up. Just a quick recap. My best rank ever is 4.5k, 4340. Joff's is 1500 ever of all time. We've both together, we finished in the top 1% 13 times as a joint combination over the last 12, 13 years, however long we've been playing this game. So, Joffy, how did your team go in Game Week 3?
Oh, by the way, we started the 60 seconds already. I'm wrapped with my 63 points this game week. Obviously, Salah, De Bruyne, Sterling, Pukki, Canwell. I brought in Canwell, so
He's your wildcard team, isn't it?
My wildcard team. I went heavy with the premium, so which I'm pretty happy about. But yeah, so no, it's a great start. I'm up to 28k as well. So it's been I'm wrapped that I've done it this early. Took the punt and happy days, man. How about yourself? How'd you go?
Yeah, I took a -8 in the end. Made 4 moves. I had 2 free transfers. So I went Siggy to KDB. I went Perez to Marshall. Went King to Pukki, and then to make it all happen, I had to sacrifice Trent Alexander-Arnold for Kelly. I ended up plus 13 points, so yeah, I can't really complain considering I took a -8 hit to do it. Ended up 61 points overall, so pretty happy. I mean, I'm still 600k, which I'm not too worried about because I'm only 28 points behind you. So there's not really much in it considering you think about how disparaging our ranks are and how close our points are. It's not a big deal. I'm pretty happy.
28 points. Is that it?
That's all it is, mate.
Not too bad at all. Well, I've still got the lead anyway, so just remember that, right? Just make sure. But here we go. Moving on to it anyway. So yeah, Mick, is Hauler a baller?
Well, mate, he looked like one on the weekend. I mean, from what we saw, he did miss the last game week. So yeah, I mean, he's had 5 attempts, all in the box, 4 on target. He's got an XG of 2.08. So that's pretty nuts considering what he's done. So, I mean, he could be. I mean, he scored some really nice goals. That overhead kick was pretty insane. I did enjoy that one. I don't trust West Ham personally, but I don't know. He could be an option. His price is kind. He's in that sub kind of striker price mark. So I don't know. What do you think?
Oh, he's 7.5 there, or whatever it is, around about there. So yeah. I mean, he's special, man. This guy's a talent. But West Ham, I don't know if I trust him. You know what I mean? It's the same old story with West Ham signed these big players, and you don't know whether to trust them or not. But I think he can be a baller. Yeah, why not? I want to trust him. I want to have that trust. But anyway, we'll move on to the next one. Toothless Everton. Fire away, Mick.
Well, if you do like this video, quickly hit that subscribe, hit the notifications, give us a like. Toothless Everton. There's not much to say about this. I mean, I had Siggy at the start of the season. Everton, they're not doing it. They're just not doing the business. They're not starting the moisture that is keen. They need him up front. Dominic Calvert-Lewin is just not a Premier League striker for me so far from the evidence that has been shown in him playing. I don't know what to expect from this Everton team. I think defensively they look good. They can defend, but they just can't attack. I mean, the stats don't lie. Well, just tell us their stats, Joff.
Man, 1 goal scored in 3 games. Like, seriously, what is that? Like, this team that was so promising in pre-season. Look, they didn't score many in pre-season, but we all expected a lot. Let's be honest, we did.
And the fixtures are kind, and they've had 6 shots, total? The entire season?
6 shots in the whole season, man.
That ain't right, dog.
Who shot the game, which is pretty shit. But you know what? I'm disgusted in bloody Silva. Play Moise Keane, mate. Calvert-Lewin has not got what it takes at the moment. Maybe one day, but not now. Yep. All right, move forward anyway. All right, slip up at Old Trafford. Why not? You fire up again. Go on.
Well, if you want to quote me, I called Crystal Palace a bag of dicks last week. I stand by that quote. So I really do. Because Manchester United went out and had 22 shots, wasn't it? It was ridiculous. Yeah. I mean, not many on target. So they attacked the shit out of this shit Palace team. Zaha's going to leave, by the way. I mean, they're getting offers everywhere. Yeah.
You're attacking them.
I'm still attacking them. They're terrible. But every now and then you get the rub of the green and you pull something out of, you pull a rabbit out of the hat. It just happens. So good on you, Crystal Palace, for doing what you did. I still don't expect much from them. And I still think this United team can be something special. But I mean, from what we've seen in this game, they will need a bit more time and they've got to get these shots on target.
Yeah, well, I don't know, man. Honestly, I don't know anymore. It seems like they're more focused on the penalty situation than to score goals. They're just like, how much minutes of his press conferences he talking about the penalty situation? Who cares, man? Just give it to Pogba and let him do his thing. But it's a bit of a mess.
All right, moving on to Salah punishing sellers. Joff, you weren't one of those sellers, were you?
No chance. Well, I learned my lesson from last year when Bournemouth came to town. I think he came to Bournemouth town actually, and he scored a hat trick. So I sold him that week last season. So I learned my lesson. Just don't sell Salah. You can't do it. Like Salah is indispensable in your lineup. Full stop. Don't get rid of him for $1 million for Mane. What? Seriously? Own them both maybe, but don't get rid of Salah. Don't do it. I don't know. What about you, man? You weren't one of those sellers, obviously.
But never sell Salah. That's the golden rule of FPL. Never sell Salah. It's pretty straightforward. His XG is 2.35. You know, he's had 10 attempts, 8 in the box, 4 on target. You just don't sell a midfielder that's going to put up those numbers. You just don't. You know, he's going to be, if not the highest scorer in the league, the second highest scorer in the league in FPL. He's going to challenge for the golden boot. I don't understand why people are selling for money. I get it. Moving right along, no Eriksen, no Tottenham. This is one that's really touching you close to heart, isn't it, Josh?
Well, I just brought in Kane, so that was the only bad move at the moment in my wildcard. Was I brought in Kane? I thought it was going to be a fun time for Kane against Newcastle, like how Pukki did it, which we're going to talk about soon. But it wasn't, and I think it's purely due to the fact that Pochettino has just got it in for Eriksen at the moment, or I don't know if he's been told from his hierarchy in the Spurs to not play him, because we've got some stats here that Eriksen's played 145 minutes of their season, scored 5 goals, and in the other 135 minutes, Tottenham scored 0 goals. So, yeah, it's sad, man. What are your thoughts on it anyway?
Yeah, he's the key playmaker in the team, and they do struggle to create chances without Eriksen on the pitch. I get that. At the same time, I've got to give it to Harry Kane. All you people that brought in Harry Kane, I warned you. You were warned about it last week. Cardiff, all over again. All over again. People use their wildcards to bring in Kane. Are you kidding me? Chelsea resurgence, my boys in blue. I'll give this one to you to start with.
No, you started off. It's your boys. Come on.
All right, my boys, mate. Tammy and Mason Mount. They came up goods. I was so happy with this game. It was a great game to watch, man. There's 2 goals in the first 7 minutes. I watched the full 90, and I was very impressed with Chelsea in this game. Obviously, Norwich are a team that are going to concede. They're going to score goals. We will talk about them. But Tammy, XG 0.47, not the best. 7 attempts, 5 in the box, 2 on target, 2 goals. Mason Mount, the one I'm very impressed with. 12 attempts, 5 in the box, 7 on target, XG of 0.74. Mate, I got to tell you the Mason Mount quote, okay? His dad wanted him to leave Chelsea. He's been in the youth squad since he was 6. But he said to his dad, no, I'm going to make it to the first team. I'm going to be the first one after John Terry to make it into the Chelsea first squad, and he has done that. Yeah,
look, after you told me that quote, I was like, man, you got to mention on this. That's beautiful. What a legend. All heart.
Absolutely. So, I mean, obviously it's only Norwich, but I think this could be a nice springboard for Chelsea to start the season. We've got Sheffield next week. I'm definitely looking at some Chelsea assets. If it's Tammy or it's Mount, one of them should be in my team next week, I think. Moving on to Aguero overlooked. Sterling keeps on purring. Joff, why didn't you bring in Aguero?
Don't give me that. Oh, now hindsight's a lovely thing. Aguero's my guy, man. I want to start the season with him. And right now, I may own Aguero, Sterling, and KDB in the same team. Yeah, that's right. It can happen.
Why not?
But I'm just I'm gonna give Kane at least one more week, because I know Arsenal love conceding goals. So I'm gonna see what Kane's got to do there, because I think Pochettino will play Eriksen this game. But yeah, oh man, Aguero. Oh my God, he was dynamic. He was special. His XG is 2.41 as well. That's some special stats right there. Six attempts, 6 in the box, 4 on target, 4 goals.
I mean, yeah, he's 12 million. He's. I mean, we have overlooked him obviously because of the Jesus rotation, but now Jesus is apparently injured. Apparently, he's got a phantom injury. Who knows? I think maybe Pep's like, man, I pissed off Aguero last week. So Jesus, you're injured, buddy. Sorry, you're injured. Go away.
He's like, oh, okay. And quickly before it runs out, Sterling, he's just been unbelievable. Goal in every game. This guy, or at least 1 goal in every game. His XG is at 3.66, which is crazy.
Auto-captain choice.
Yeah, moving on. Norwich, Pukki will score /concede.
Yeah, I mean, I mean, look at this Norwich team. They just don't care about defending. They just all attack, all out attack, man. They activate the all out attack chip every week. That's what they do. I mean, look, and Pukki, man, you got on Pukki early. You know, good on you. I think anyone that's not on Pukki needs to get on him. He's going to be 7 million by like tomorrow, which is ridiculous. You know, the price market at the moment is an absolute joke. This guy's he's had 12 attempts, 12 in the box, same as Sterling, which is nuts. Absolutely nuts.
Like, everyone's so trigger happy with this bloody price market. Like, everyone's just going bananas right now. Like, you just got to be patient and you get the right, moves in. Like, I need to downgrade someone, and you told me before that Nikita's gone down, so it's going to help me. That 0.1's going to help me. But yeah, Pukki, man, the guy is just special. Let's be honest. Like, he's never played in the Premier League, but it's like he's been there for maybe 3-4 seasons. So if you, like you said, if you're not on him, you get on him, and you get on him now.
Even Cantwell. Another one.
And Cantwell's another one as well. All right, we're moving on to the player of the weekend. Who is your player of the weekend?
I've got to go back to my boy in blue. I am biased, but I mean, he looked good. Mason Mount just looked good. I wish I'd watched more minutes of him prior to game week 3, because I mean, he looked at, obviously I know it's Norwich, but he just looked great in that game. He's on set pieces without William being on the pitch. He's on corners. He gets into the box and he's creating. He's dynamic. The goal he took was just absolute confidence. He's Lampard's little butt boy, man. You need the butt boys. The butt boys are great. Call them talismans, whatever, but that's what he looks like to me. Who you got for player of the weekend?
Well, mine's pretty simple. My butt boy, Aguero. I love Aguero, man. Aguero's my guy. He's just consistent. Obviously, Kane's my guy as well. I love these two premium forwards, but you probably can only own one in this team that I've got. But yeah, Aguero is just, if he starts doing this weekly, he doesn't even know if he's playing. That's the thing with him. Even though after his argument, he was definitely playing this week. But yeah, I love Serge, man. I love him.
Big Serge. Good call there. I mean, we all should be looking at Big Serge. Well, that has been our quickfire, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy this, please hit that subscribe button, turn your notifications on, and give us a very big like. Thumbs up for us. Hooray.
Thank you all.
All right, just stay tuned. We will be back on Thursday, won't we? Thursday with our podcast and with our Quickfire Game Week 4 preview. So watch out for that one on YouTube and the podcast on Apple and Spotify. If you do want us to drop us a line, we are going to have a big shout out on the next YouTube channel and the podcast for a couple of hit takers, a couple of delete my teams, people taking hits this week, especially this week. I mean, people besides myself, negative 8. There are other people out there taking hits. Good on you.
Yeah.
So we'll be mentioning them on the next show. But until then, thank you so much for listening. Always remember to stay positive.
Keep chasing them green arrows, guys.
Thanks, guys.
Cheers.